Hello, I'm going to be showing you how to do a diary entry. For my example, I'm going to be using a person that's going to be going to the moon. You can be using any other type of person in any other time frame, but that's what I'm going to be using for the example. So if you follow the same method that I use, then you'll be able to make an absolutely amazing diary entry as well. The first thing that I did was make my diary checklist. Past tense, very important. Then first person, make sure I use I and me. Point of view, including the thoughts and feelings of the person who's writing it. Opinions and facts, so things that actually happened. Have to use some exciting vocabulary, otherwise it's boring. Time conjunctions, so for example, this morning, next, afterwards, before then. Events need to be organised into paragraphs. The last one was inverted commas for speech between people talking. And of course, a word bank. So just some words that I've got in my diary entry that I'm going to be using. Gives me a chance to make sure that my spellings are accurate. Very important. The next thing that I did was make a plan for my diary, and that allows me to make sure that I put the right information in each paragraph. So in my first paragraph, I start with the beginning of the day, what happened in the morning. Then I move on to the next paragraph and it talks about what the problem is. The paragraph after that then tells the reader how the problem was solved. And the final paragraph is how the day ended. Doing a plan also allows you to make sure that you have included or followed the checklist that we went through before. So let's have a look what I already have in my plan from my checklist. Right at the start of paragraph 1, you can see that I've used the time conjunction, and below it another one. In paragraph 2, I've included some feelings, feeling of devastation, so very upset. In paragraph 3, another time conjunction after 2 hours. Keyword, control panel. I'm scared, alright, so another feeling included in there. So see how my feelings are changing. New wires and connect, so we've got a fact there. And in paragraph 4, we can see that I've got some more feelings. Now, the planning is super important because it gives you that extra time to make sure that you are including all of the things that were in the checklist. So that is your time conjunctions, first person, past tense, using that exciting vocabulary. It also gives you the chance to make sure that you are putting all of your events in chronological order. Alright, so you're starting from the beginning of the day. Alright, and then you go to your next paragraph. So you're putting all that information into one paragraph before moving on to what happened afterwards. It also gives you the chance to make sure that you are including all the exciting vocabulary. You can edit it, you can cut things out, put better things in, and now we can start working towards our final piece of writing. So we need to make sure that we are using our capital letters and our punctuation correctly. Let's go! At the beginning, we've got our Dear Diary. You can see in our first paragraph, we've got our capitals for our Dear Diary and our comma. We've skipped a line using our capitals, exclamation marks. We've got another capital letter, full stops. So just making sure we've got our correct punctuation for our first paragraph. Here you can see that I've got my diary plan right next to me, as well as my checklist. This means that I'll be able to make sure that I've got all the things in my piece of writing. We've now started the second paragraph, and you can see this by the line being skipped, capital letters and full stops all there. Now we can see further along in the second paragraph we've got our inverted commas, and we've also introduced the problem. So here we've got the spaceship being broken. Now we have moved on to the third paragraph, again skipped a line, and we have got our inverted commas again to show someone speaking, Sally whispering quietly, and again some feelings. We have now finished our third paragraph, We've added some more facts about what was happening, and then you can see we are starting our final paragraph. So remember to misalign, you've got your capital letter, and we've started with a time conjunction again. So in our final paragraph we are adding some more information. You can see that first person is being used, lots of I in there, I am, I can see, my window. And here we have the final piece of writing, the diary entry fully completed. You can see the paragraphs quite clearly, and you can see the punctuation. We've got our full stops, our capital letters, first person, we're using our past tense. So if we go back to our checklist, we can make sure that we have followed all of our writing features for this piece of text. So I hope that you have enjoyed or found my video useful. Remember that when you have finished writing your diary entry that you read over it. This means that you will be able to see if there's any mistakes or listening out to make sure that everything makes sense. Read it to someone at home, read it to yourself in the mirror, maybe read it to your pet cat. Thank you for watching.